wish that I ain't going nowhere. I ain't blowing no smoke. I mean, I've been sober, but you should've known it. I wasn't going.
Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm showing you how to install a flawless wig with the bald cap method, and this is the look we're creating here today. Now for the bald cap, I've already put it on off camera, and to secure it I'm going to be using the Glam Beauty Ultimate Extra Mega Hold Spray. I used the holding spray around my perimeter and I let it dry. This was done off camera, but you can see on the video that I've made cuts right above both my ear curves. Now I'm cutting the bald cap, ear tabs and axis. Now we're cutting, please don't freak out. Since my cap is extra bulky, I'm going to trim it in small sections. Also, please take note of how I've chosen a bald cap that is a few shades darker than I am. This is just to help make the blend more seamless once I apply my wig. Now to prep the wig, first start by turning the wig inside out. Grab a fluffy brush, and I'm going to be using Contour from the Body Shop, and I just dust the powder along the lace in circular motions. Now I'm going to go in with the restoring spray. Let it sit for 30 seconds. Next, the anti-frizz spray. This seals the cuticle so your wig stays sleek even in humidity. Don't drown it, 2 or 3 sprays is enough. Now to straighten my hair, I turn on the straightener and detangle the wig before I actually go in with the straightener. The technique that I'm using to straighten my wig is quite a simple one. I just clamp the hair at the root and then I glide. I do this in small sections. Although I've added heat protection serum, I'd advise that you use low heat to straighten your hair. If you see smoke, please stop. That's the wig screaming. For the wax method, I'll be using the IKT wax, and with this method you just push your hair back with a toothbrush. This is to isolate your hairline. You brush all the hairs to the back so nothing gets stuck. The next step is to melt the wax. You heat the iron to 150 degrees Celsius. Remember, we're melting, not frying. So you glide over each section. The wax should turn clear and not bubble. For the next step, I flip my wig inside out. I glue the lace first using Ghost Bond. I brush it only along the perimeter and I use a flat brush for surgical precision. With this step, try to avoid the hairs, like stay away from the knots. Now we let it dry. It should feel sticky. This next step is where the magic happens. You'll need a small brush and some Ghost Bond glue. Apply thin layers because thin layers always win, and paint glue only where the lace will sit. The glue application step can be repeated up to 4 times, but in between each time hover a blow dryer on cool setting to speed up the drying. Now for the wig placement, align your wig with the glue line. Try not to put it too low if you want a realistic hairline. With this step, I think the best method would be to use your one hand to press the lace as you move along the hairline and use your other hand to pull. If you don't press and pull and there's a mistake in your placement, your wig is going to have ripples in the lace. Now I comb the hair back a bit in preparation for the melting band, and I go back in with my toothbrush that has a bit of wax on it to just redefine the hairline. Now in this step I haven't added the melting band yet, but it's looking good. This is where I add the melting band. This is my first melting band and it goes right on the glue line. I press it down like I'm mad at it. This is just to create firm pressure. Now the second band goes just below for double security, and I try, if you can see in the video, I try to make them overlap. Now just to clarify, the process of the melting of the lace can be sped up through heat activation with a blow dryer, but that's not what I'm doing. Now onto the individual cluster lash tutorial. So first I'm going to give you my cluster lash layout. They're arranged by size and the lengths 10, 12 and 14 millimeters. The shorties, the 10s, go into my inner corner, and the 12s, the mediums, go into the middle of my eye, and the 14s go onto my outer wings because this builds a natural gradient. For my glue strategy, I dip the base of the cluster only into glue and then I wipe it. Less is more. This is so that it's just a thin line, no clumps or spider legs. My top 3 placement secrets are to put your phone flash under your chin and you look down into a mirror and you press the clusters under your natural lashes, not on top. Another tip is to always begin in the innermost corner of your eye, not from the outside going in, from the inside going out. I then continue with this method until one eye is complete, as you can see in the video. Also, I finally taken off my melting band and I continue doing the other side as well, my other eye. This is a blink test to spot if there's any discomfort whilst the lashes are still wet, so I can change that. This is the final look for my wig, and you can see there's no lace, and also this is in front of a flashlight, so you can see that there's no flashbacks, so the lace has blended in quite well. And then I just go in with a fan to dry the glue from my lashes, and that's basically it. Thank you guys for watching.